This is Furukawa, President of Nintendo. We will make an announcement about the successor to the Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year. It will have been over 9 years since we announced the existence of Nintendo Switch back in March 2015. We will be holding a Nintendo Direct this June regarding the Nintendo Switch software lineup of the later half of 2024. But please, be aware that there will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during that presentation. The successor to the Nintendo Switch is underway. What's up everyone, my name is DAGG and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2, also known as the Nintendo Switch successor. While it will not be shown during the Nintendo Direct in June 2024, maybe we will hear about it in September or October, or maybe even a little more down the line. But it doesn't matter how long it takes, we all know that the console is coming. So let's talk about 10 things that the Nintendo Switch 2 needs to have. Being able to play normal Nintendo Switch games is a must. Just like the 3DS with the DS and the DS with the GBA. Also, let's call the Nintendo Switch's successor the Nintendo Switch 2, just to make things easier. You will probably not be able to play your Nintendo Switch 2 games on your regular Nintendo Switch, but you need to be able to play Nintendo Switch games on the new console. Now let's talk about one of the things that I felt was missing from the normal Nintendo Switch, and that was a good home screen with customization. The 3DS went crazy with its home screen, but the Nintendo Switch was just lacking, being these the only two options. Another important thing is that the Nintendo Switch reaches a maximum of 1080p when docked and 720 when playing in handheld. Even the Nintendo Switch OLED doesn't reach anything more than 1080p. Granted, some games like Metroid Prime Remastered look phenomenal on the Nintendo Switch, one of the best looking games on the console, but other games, well, they look like this. This is something that the Nintendo Switch 2 better improve, since consoles like the PS4 and PS5 and also the Xbox Series X are reaching 4K and sometimes even more. Let's not even remember the Mortal Kombat 1 disaster.
This won't last long enough for that to happen. You will be down in no time.
Fight!
And while we are on the topic, it should be expected that if the Nintendo Switch's successor will have better graphics, it should also be a more powerful software, having a stronger CPU with faster processing power, allowing games to run more smoothly with better graphics. Also, let's get rid of the Joy-Cons. While the Joy-Cons did some great things for the Nintendo Switch, with a lot of colors and customization options, that doesn't compensate the Joy-Con drift problems. So maybe having a new controller with the same or more customization options, but at the same time more powerful and stronger than the Joy-Cons themselves, could be the solution, since that will stop the Joy-Con drift. And also, we should celebrate. On November 21st, we will be celebrating the 10th anniversary of Amiibo. These little figures that unlock special content on several games. While the hype around Amiibo has died down and Nintendo isn't releasing as many Amiibo as they used to, I will still want Amiibo support on the console, since personally, Amiibo are one of the coolest Nintendo products and collectibles of all time. You know something that keeps on bothering me? The Switch's portable battery life. Playing normal games drains the battery life of a regular Nintendo Switch between 2 to 3.5 hours, while the OLED can reach 4.5 hours, 5 at best. But compared to the Nintendo 3DS or even the Nintendo DS, these consoles last way longer. These consoles can reach from around 7 to 12 hours while playing. So let's improve the battery life for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now let's talk about something that the PlayStation has, but Nintendo doesn't. Virtual reality support. I know the Switch has a VR Labo headset, but come on, that was just a test. Imagine being able to play the FNAF Help Wanted games on VR on the Switch. Maybe VR exclusive games like Beat Sabers, or maybe even the new Batman Arkham game, Batman Arkham Shadow. Now that would be awesome. So far, we don't know if the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to continue using cartridges, or if it will come back to discs like the Wii and the Wii U. But If it does come back to using discs, then the console should have both a disc and a cartridge slot to play Nintendo Switch games, going back to the cross-compatible point. And if it's going with the discs option, make it possible to play Wii and Wii U games, maybe even GameCube? It is not as easy and maybe it would require a lot of work, but if emulators could do it, so can Nintendo. And speaking of, what about 3DS and DS compatibility? Yes, this is a long shot, but hear me out, just hear me out. Nintendo is having trouble stopping emulators, especially now with Delta running on iOS. So maybe one way to stop emulation is allowing longtime Nintendo fans to play their 3DS and DS games on the Nintendo Switch 2. Or maybe even have a virtual store or virtual console to play those games on the Nintendo Switch 2, similar to the NES and SNES and Game Boy Advance and what they are doing right now with their online service. That way we can play these amazing games, well, legally. And on Nintendo software, even at Game Boy and Game Boy Advance cartridges slots. Okay, maybe not that, but it would be pretty cool as well. And as a bonus, let's have achievements, just like PlayStation and Xbox. Anyways, that's going to be all for today. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Do you agree with my points? Would you like to add some more other points? Be sure to tell me in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and now one question remains. Where is Metroid Prime 4?